Okay, so we're back with another day of concrete. We're going to start pouring the slab on top of our structure. We're going to start on one end, filling it and working towards the other because we are going to have to mix a couple batches of concrete here. So on camera, we're going to start on the, we'll go from left to right, and you'll see that we're going to start working it into the corners, tapping on the edge with the mallet again, and we're going to screed it. But we want to make sure we work from one side to the other, so that way we're filled right up to the top of the form, and we can screed it as we go.
The form here is actually 2.5 inches by about 34 inches by like 65 inches. Again, you should be able to calculate the volume of concrete needed for that. Pretty straightforward. Make sure to get down in the corners and along the edge. Again, if this was a large deck being poured, they'd be using a concrete vibrator. A little bit. And we'll go ahead and leave so the same end, our column and our beam that we left unconsolidated, so you guys can see. We'll do the same thing just on the edge of the slab. I won't rod or grab out of the mount on this end so you guys can see what happened. We need to scrape this off. So we're going to take this scrap piece of plywood and we're just going to run back and forth. I'm taking this piece and I'm tipping it back at a slight angle. So then that way it acts almost like our float. You want to tip at an angle, so that way this sharp edge isn't digging into the concrete. And just back and forth across the whole thing. And as you're screeding it, you may get some low spots. I don't know if you can really see it too well on the camera. I've got some little holes here. So what I can always do is I can take some more concrete, work it in, and then just come back to my screed and go over it again. like when we did the columns and the beams, there would normally be a release agent sprayed on all of this, it's called form oil. But we're not using form oil just for this small project. All we ended up doing, at least on this top part, was we wet down the formwork just a little bit. Because if you don't, the water in the concrete will be pulled out, the moisture will all get drawn out by the wood and the dry concrete. So we went ahead and just lightly dampen the whole thing, which should help bond everything together. And it'll help release the formwork when we're done. So in a slab like this, if it's an elevated deck, like what we're trying to mimic here, you're going to have a couple different things actually in the slab itself when you go to pour. You're going to have welded wire mesh for reinforcement, but you're also more than likely going to see, especially if you're doing a poured deck on a steel structure, you'll see what's called shear studs or shear pins, and they're all welded to the metal deck. Sometimes if there's a metal deck underneath, they'll be welded to it, and that helps bind the concrete to the slab itself. Here you would more likely see some rebar dowels down into the concrete beams, and you definitely see some welded wire mesh laid in there for reinforcement. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue the same process for pouring, but then we're going to get into doing a little bit of finish work. We're going to show you some tools there. So once we get the rest of this concrete deck poured, we'll come back and we'll show you the first step in the finishing process.